Good evening, students. Today's Premier Academy LMR question. Product A selling price is 10 rupees, variable cost is 5 rupees. Time required to produce a product comes to 2 hours. With respect to product B, purchase price is 15 rupees, variable cost of production 5 rupees. Time required to produce a product comes to 5 hours. We have to identify make or buy decision. Before we proceed answer, first you should know this question is based on key factor, marginal costing key factor. Even in intermediate level, short notes on key factor is a frequently asked question. In final, even 10 to 15 mark question they are asking key factor based practical problems also. Now, what do you mean by key factor? Key factor is nothing but limiting factor or budget factor. When the key factor arises, key factor arises only if there is a resource constraint. Constraint in resources are there mean key factor arises. Those things are called key resources. In the sense, I want to produce a product. To produce and satisfy the entire demand, I need raw material, but availability of raw material is little, comparatively less. Then the raw material is a key factor for me. Therefore, whenever demand is more and availability is less, then key factor arises. With respect to key factor, what are all the key resources key factor may be? Example with respect to key resources or key factors are shortage of raw material, shortage of labor hour, demand of the product, capacity, availability of the money, fund availability. These are all, or availability of time, this and all comes under key resources or key factor. Example for the key factor. Whenever you come across key factor, how to solve the problem? With respect to big questions, we have to know the steps to solve the problem. 10 more questions and all. Identification of key factor, compute contribution per key factor, rank the product based on contribution per key factor, allocation of key resources based on the rank above, and based on the allocated, we have to prepare profitability statement. These are the steps to solve key factor problem. Always remember, whenever key factor arises, contribution per key factor is an important one. Majority of the students going to commit the mistake only in contribution per key factor. Based on that only we have to make a decision. This problem is based on make or buy decision. For that we need contribution per key factor. With respect to product A, selling price is 10 rupees. Variable cost 5 rupees. Therefore, sales minus variable cost is equal to contribution remaining 5 rupees. Time required to produce a product is 2 hours. Therefore, contribution per key factor is equal to 2 rupees 50 paise. Whereas, product B, purchase price is 15 rupees. Variable cost of producing the product 5 rupees. Therefore, cost saving, that is equal to contribution here. Cost saving comes to 15 rupees minus 5 rupees equal to 10 rupees. If I am going to produce a product, I can save 10 rupees per unit, but you need a contribution per key factor. To produce a product, how many hours you need? 5 hours you need. Therefore, 10 rupees per unit cost. To produce one product, you need 5 hours. 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2 rupees the contribution per key factor. So, for product A, 2 rupees 50 paise. Product B, 2 rupees. Therefore, first rank for product A, second rank for product B. Therefore, what is the conclusion? First rank product, better we can produce. So, make the product A. Whereas, second rank product B, better we have to buy it from outside. So, this is called make or buy decision based on contribution per key factor. This question is based on key factor based problem. Hope you understood the answer. Bye.